views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Tao Academy. Any content provided by bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is Youth with Amanda with your host Amanda Jenkins and my co-host Angela Mudunwa. Catch us every day 11 to 12. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. Welcome to Youth with Amanda with me, Amanda Jenkins, who is your host. And now I'm with, I don't know whether to say second co-host. Amantle Gaitsewe, also wait, Amantle Laone Gaitsewe, also known as GT News Ban. How are you, GT? You don't sound okay. That doesn't look convincing that you're okay. Anyway, yeah, tired, yeah, but you're fine. Yeah, good. Okay. All right. So today we're going to be talking about suicide. What?
Suicide as a whole, or like we're talking, it's youth with Amanda. Like, are we talking youth suicide or just suicide in general? 'Cause
Suicide in general.
suicide in general,
Yeah.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Suicide,
In general.
okay.
Yes. So we're going to talk about what suicide is, the causes of suicide, the effects of it, and solutions. And at the end of the show, I'm going to leave you pondering about something. So just stay until the end. Okay. So, what suicide is? Suicide means ending your own life. Yeah. It is sometimes a way for people to escape pain or suffering. Then, a suicide attempt means that someone tried to end their life but did not die. The way I'm saying it is like I'm heartless, but yeah.
Die.
Yes. What do you think suicide is in general?
Suicide in general means deliberately taking your own life due to certain causes. Yeah.
Certain causes. Okay. Now let's go look for those certain causes, right?
Okay.
So the first cause that I have here is mental health problems. Yeah, like someone can end their life because of anxiety, depression, eating disorders, and all that. And then the other one that I have is bullying and or discrimination.
Of course.
Hmm.
Of course. Like, for example, when you say there was this story
Hmm.
in South Africa of this girl called, was it Lufuno?
Lufuno.
Lufuno, I think so. This black girl who really, like, when she ended up taking her own life, because wow,
Oh, it
the
was
video was
trending,
like
right?
was viral, yeah, on social media. Like,
Is
those
it
those
the
girls were
time when
beaten.
now she stood up for herself and then she bit them back?
Nah,
Oh no, she got
she didn't fight back.
bitten.
She
Yeah,
just waited when that girl was.
yeah, I know it. Then she killed herself because of it. Oh, that one was sad. Hmm. And then there's different types of abuse that can cause bull. Wait, I'm saying bullying, suicide, like sexual, domestic, or physical, like rape. That's sexual abuse, right? Yeah, it can cause suicide because you feel like you have this thing in your head saying that, oh, I'm disgusting and all that, I'm trash, rubbish. Yes, then you end up committing suicide because of that.
And then another one can be loss of a loved one.
Okay.
Laptop. Let's say, for example, the someone is living with their mother, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and then the mother is the breadwinner of the family. If the mom passes on,
Mm-hmm.
that on its own can lead to the child being suicidal because no one will be there to support them. Life is going to start becoming difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And then another cause of suicide may be the end of a relationship. I don't know if this point only means for a romantic relationship or not. Is this talking about romantic relationships specifically? Because like I'm thinking about like let's say were sisters, ne?
Uh-huh.
Not like blood sisters, and then
Step.
not blood, but not step, just like been
Oh,
friends for a long time and then
okay.
end up
Oh.
calling each other sisters, ne?
Uh-huh.
And then one day we have this huge fight or
Mm-hmm.
arguments, and then we
Yes.
end up going our separate ways. Can
Mm-hmm.
I commit suicide just because I lost Amanda?
Yeah, you can.
Her not being like,
If I was dependent to you, not independent, but dependent to you for the longest time, now losing you can disrupt me, and then I can commit suicide because of it.
okay, then the end of all relationships, not only romantic, can cause suicide.
Yes.
Yes, thank you.
You're
Uh-huh.
welcome.
Yeah.
Then the other one that I have is loss or fear of loss. It's almost a death, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can commit suicide because of that. Let's
And
say you lost your mom.
going back to what I was saying,
Yes.
let's talk about romantic relationships.
Uh,
Were youth or part of the youth, right?
yeah, we're part of the youth.
Why do like most young people like why do they like ending their lives for their partners when they were not even married?
They love them so much, I get.
But ending your life for someone who like you didn't even have a guarantee that that person was going to stay in your life forever. Why suicide? Why can't you just cry if you want to cry, then move on?
I
Not ending
cry
your
when you want
life.
to cry. And then
They
afterwards you
should think about
see,
their parents at home,
well,
their
when
loved
you
ones.
have that thought of suicide, you won't think about my mom or dad or the people who care about me. I'll be thinking about my own situation. Like what happened, like, oh my god, he broke up with me
So when now
and I'm seeing him with another
you as
girl and stuff like that.
Amanda as the host of Youth with Amanda,
Yes.
what advice would you give to the youth who like are kind of like suicidal?
Suicidal.
Is
Don't end your life.
uh-huh.
If you have suicidal thoughts, why don't you like talk to someone about it
Okay,
and tell them how you feel and this is what's going on so that they can help you and get rid of those thoughts.
that's right.
Exactly.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, thank you,
Nah.
Amanda Jenkins.
But when you, what would you do
If what?
if, let's say, you have like those suicidal thoughts?
Uh-huh.
What would you do yourself?
I just love my life a lot since that I didn't have suicidal
Suicidal
thoughts.
thoughts.
No. Like
Hmm.
something can piss me off to the core, but I would never think of ending my life.
Yeah, me too. I would never
But
think
you know
about
how my
that.
life is amazing, ne?
I know. Happy, I feel like you should always leave room for disappointments. Don't
Of
just
course, yeah.
be saying all happy, happy. At one point, something will disappoint you. So,
So tell me, do you have room for disappointment
yeah, I have room for disappointment. I know that's
in your
at some
relationship?
point, yeah.
Oh, you!
Hey, I have room. I have
Wow.
room for disappointment. Yeah,
Okay,
obviously, at some
okay,
point, if
okay.
things don't work out,
If there's no,
if things don't work out, they won't work out. Like,
I thought he was the one.
no, like, yeah, I mean,
But as for you, he's the one.
is that what teenagers?
Uh huh.
Let me just put it like that. Anything can happen, so you should always just be like, okay,
Alright, Miss Amanda Jenkins.
we're teenagers, and you know when is this season when we're going to school? Anything can happen.
and
Exactly. You
chasing.
see? So you have to
Ooh.
leave room for disappointment. If anything happens, it happens. Obviously, I have to cry about it and all
Mhm.
that, but anything can happen, and I have to accept that.
Okay. I see you have that gay is okay beanie, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
we have a point here that says um, doubts about your sexual or gender identity can lead to suicide.
Yeah.
Mrs. Gay is okay. Tell us.
What should I tell you?
I don't know. You're the one with the beanie.
The question is, how does it lead to
It
suicide?
leads to suicide.
It leads to
Like,
suicide.
and I want to know how.
You want to know how?
Yeah.
Isn't it people can discriminate you for your own sexuality?
Oh,
Yes. So, happy if you don't have that acceptance from your friends, from your family, it can also drive you to end your life.
mhm.
Yes. Because there are other people out there who don't believe in gay being okay, you know? Yeah. So, even for me, gay is okay. Yeah. For you, is gay okay?
It's fine.
Exactly. So, you shouldn't discriminate people who are at that phase of their life. Don't.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Do you have another point?
Isolation or loneliness. Earlier in BC Blackout, we
Hmm.
heard them talking about meditation, right?
Yep.
Where you just sit down and have a time to yourself and
Yeah,
just
your thoughts and
relax
everything.
your thoughts and
Yeah.
everything. Like when you meditate,
Hmm.
you isolate yourself so that you can get away from all the
The
noise.
stress and everything.
Uh-huh.
Eh. No, it
Yeah,
doesn't.
okay, please explain. Please explain.
Yeah, just isolate yourself for that moment, like that 15 or 20 minutes of your time to be
15 or
alone.
20 minutes of your time can trigger gang thoughts.
No, yes, those thoughts which are pondering about on. Wait, what is meditation? Let's start off there. Let's start off there. Maybe I get to meditation wrong.
Maybe,
Okay,
maybe.
what is meditation? Okay,
I'm just saying.
to your own understanding, what is meditation?
Meditation is
Uh-huh.
when you take time and focus on, um, you know what I'm saying?
You take
Just
the
when you
time.
take time and just focus on yourself, you just kind of like it's a self actualization time.
Ex- exactly. So,
Yeah.
how would it trigger suicidal thoughts?
Thoughts of thoughts, bruh. It's not that the whole time you meditate. People meditate for different reasons. Like
Yes.
I can meditate right now because uh, I'm having problems with whatever, or maybe at home, and then I'm just there. Maybe I didn't want to think about it, and then when I meditate, those thoughts come back, and then end up triggering me to suicide. Or am I getting the whole thing wrong?
Let's start off with meditation. All right. Meditation, I believe that is the healing of your soul, your mind, and your
So
body.
meditation, excuse me,
Uh,
meditation is for healing
yes, your
and
mind, body, and
isolation
soul. And soul.
meditation. When you meditate, you isolate yourself. But the isolation we're talking about here is way different from meditation, right?
Hmm.
Is the bad one.
Yes, the
The
isolation.
isolation from meditation is good, and then the one we're talking about right now is bad.
Yes, we're taking the one which you're talking about there is the bad one.
Wait,
The isolation. I
yeah,
get there's isolation where I don't want to go to parties. I don't want to go hang out with you.
uh
Or
huh,
like let's say my friends are cutting me off and all that.
that's right.
Then I feel isolated.
Okay,
Yes. But
yeah.
on meditation for 20 minutes, I'm just there alone, wanting time to myself.
Okay.
Yes. So you get
I get.
exactly. So meditation is good. And then The one which I have is drug and alcohol abuse can also trigger now I'm saying meditation. Drug and alcohol abuse
You know that they materialism,
metabolism.
metabolism.
Drug and alcohol abuse can trigger suicidal thoughts. If you abuse drugs, it can, yeah, trigger it. And the other pause that I have is current family legal or financial problems. So
Okay,
anything bad that's happening in your family can also drive you to your death.
that's right.
Yes. So now we are going to talk about the effects, right? The effects
Or
of
we come back from the break already.
okay, when we come back from the break so that we can digest everything that
Yes,
we
let's
talked about.
digest.
Okay.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world.
Wish all the hashtags, likes, and tweets will find a way to get lost. Yeah, and when I pull up to the scene, I wonder what the hell is the cost. And yeah, oh no, you never say nothing like this before. Yeah, but this is different. You I deserve to find some self-comfort. So find a way to 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 Oh, we know it's all for nothing. And we fight and beg and greed and then we go and act like something. And our hearts burn with the heat of 1,000 suns. Yeah, and we cry out loud cause we just want attention. Alright, and we feel alive from a fake medium. Yeah, I won't accept this life that fate is given. So find a way to get lost. So find a way to get lost. Just find a way to get lost. Yeah, we'll find a way to get lost. So find a way to 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 all our hashtags, likes, and tweets will find a way to get lost. Yeah, and when I pull up to the scene, I wonder what the hell is the cost. And yeah, I know you never seen nothing like this before. Yeah, but this is different, yeah, I deserve to find some self-comfort.
You're listening to only the best internet radio station in the world.
The music just feels so good. You're on the number one.
The views and opinions expressed on this show are those of the authors and do not necessarily reflect the official policy or position of the Tao Academy. Any content provided by bloggers or authors are of their opinion and are not intended to malign any religion, ethnic group, club, organization, company, individual, or anyone or anything.
The radio station you can't live without. This is your radio.
This is Youth with Amanda with your host Amanda Jenkins and my co-host Angela Mudunwa. Catch us every day 11 to 12. Yeah. All right, and we are back. I just love the music. It is taking me there. Uh-huh. So now we're going to talk about the effect on suicide. So the first effect that I have is shame.
What?
Shame.
Shame.
Shame. S
Shame
H
isn't like
A.
shame equal.
A. Yes.
Okay.
That's the first effect.
Right.
Then the other one is guilt.
Guilt.
hmm
Guilt. Right.
Then the other one that I have is anger. Then
Yes.
there's brain death, comma, and seizures.
Comma.
Comma.
Oh, like oh.
Comas.
Oh.
Comma.
Now I understand.
Eh, and seizures. So now we're going to look at the solutions. Whether do you have any other effect that you want to say?
I think you mentioned it all.
All right. So then we're going to the solutions. The first solution that I have is don't discount their feelings. Listen to what.
Don't do that.
Don't discount their feelings.
Discount that.
Yes,
Who's you?
the people who are suicidal.
Oh, okay.
Yes. So listen to what they are saying without offering judgments. Don't be dismissive of their experiences or emotions. Right? The other one that I have is be a good listener. Be a good listener. Be patient and accepting, but avoid getting into an argument or trying to offer simplistic solutions. Avoid any have you tried XYZ comments that focus on a quick fix. Such attempts might come out as insensitive. It was an example. Have you tried XYZ?
Oh, okay.
Comment.
It was like what something called XYZ
No.
comment.
Like, have you tried doing this instead of this type of comments? Yeah, you should avoid that. I also hate it when people do that. Honestly, I'm being honest with you. I hate it. I'm venting out, and you're
Don't
telling
tell
me
me what.
this and this and this and this. But just listen to me first. And then when I say what are the solutions that we can do, and then you can tell me them. Mhm. Then the other one that I have is encourage them to get help. Getting prompt professional assistance at the first signs of depression is a very important step in preventing suicide. I've been talking. Do you have something you want to?
I feel like you said them all because like we mentioned the causes right
Mhm.
one by one, and then I feel like the solutions like one solution is for all the causes
Yeah.
because they're kind of like similar. Yeah,
hmm
I think we got them all. We got them all.
Yeah. The other one is don't leave them alone.
Hey, don't leave them alone.
Yeah.
Don't let someone who's suicidal isolate themselves. I know people sometimes want that own personal space,
Hmm.
but if
Don't
you
leave them
are a
alone.
parent or a friend or no hurry or no hurry now, this person is suicidal.
Mm,
Just don't let them suicide.
exactly. Because they can take any sharp object and just, yes.
God,
Then encourage them to see a professional. Yeah. So that they can go talk about their problems and everything. Then know that secret can kill. If the person asks you to not tell anyone, be aware that you may have to break your promise in order to help them. You should know that. Hmm. Okay, so now we have come to the end of Youth with Amanda with GT. So, like I said, I'm going to be leaving you something to ponder about. Mhm.
it's like you left me something about that. Okay.
Yeah, so today I'm going to leave again with something to ponder. Yeah, push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. That is by success.com.
That's something to ponder about.
Mm-hmm. Go ponder about that. Push yourself because no one else is going to do it for you. So,
Okay.
mm, what?
I feel like that one is just
It's a malit.
it lately comes in.
Yeah, but well, I get it. They don't
That's what
know.
I mean.
Mm.
You human brain. It's okay.
Mm. Oh, this other one. You don't always need a plan. Sometimes you just need to breathe, trust, let go, and see what happens.
Very good for what?
Sometimes you just need things to just treat them forward. Okay, so we have come to the end of Youth with Amanda, and I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tomorrow is a holiday. And you guys should relax at home, put bubble bath, detox, do all those things, you know, take out all the stress for Friday.
Yeah.
Bye bye.